Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to 2 Point Campus. Welcome back to Mitton University, where they have finished their first lecture. They've all been doing assignments in the library, which is exciting. And now they're about to go into the first robotics class. I feel like we should watch this. I feel like we should be watching this. So having a bit of orientation, a bit of a gather around the whiteboard there. And you can see this is where they're going to be building their robot. And this jetpack here allows the robot to be high above the ground, so they can build it in midair, if you like. And then it can walk around at the end when it's got its legs and whatnot. I'm pretty sure that's what the flying jetpack thing is for. Look at that. Yeah. There we go. We've got a torso, everybody. We've got a torso. So we can see them using this machine over here. This is exciting. A big old 3D printer or laser cutter type thing, right? It looks like a 3D printer, though, to be fair. Oh, gosh. Yeah, look. Look. Oh, there's actually... Oh, it's so Westworld. Look it. Oh, got another bit over here. Oh, he's trying to control it already. Oh, shit, get on the computers. Get on the computers. Give it a good AI. Let's not go evils, shall we? Okay. The calamity. We just can't cope with it. Missed the worm. Or is there another one? Oh. Whatever. There we go. There's achievements for those, you know. Need the achieves. Oh, look. Wow. Do you know what? Progression's really quick, isn't it? Oh, they're doing like a foot. Excellent. But yeah, we have wow, look at that picture. Look at her snapshot. That is something. Yeah, we have sort of a single rebel here. Should we have a rebel? I feel like Kylie's a little out of place. I couldn't see what student types came along. Oh, is this like class champion or something? Did you see that? I think it might have been. I think there is a way of finding out, but can I find out? No. Anyway, so we watched a bit of robotics. Oh, should we have a look at the old monies? There we go. Lovely. Build a training room. I'm so excited for this. So the training room. Staff training room. Those who can't teach, learn. Train staff to give them new qualifications and improve their existing qualifications. This is so exciting. A trifle. So, I like I'm going to do this. Now, training in this is pretty special. Do I need to put that to one side? Because we need the training pod. Oh, it's pretty special, this thing. Let's get... I don't even know if they use food and drink in here, but it's available, right? So, might as well stick it in there. Get rid of this window, and we'll put in a big one over here. Excellent. Now, we've got a few bits and bobs that we can unlock, which I'm excited for. Look, we have here a brain jar. We've all got one. +4 learning. So it needs to go in, doesn't it? Can we... Oh, yes. Definitely needs to go in. Pop that. It might be a bit pokey. I might need to make this room a little bit bigger. I think I would prefer that. And then this window can be moved here. Huh? Maybe. See how that goes. Then look, we've got training monitors. Really looking at that document. +1 training. Now there's a new feature I'd like to show you actually. And then we've got step 1, find your brain. It's a good first step. A step some never quite achieve. Okay, good. So something I'd like to show you Because I think you probably remember me saying that unlike in 2 Point Hospital, here in campus, you do get diminishing returns. And it's a question of what does that really mean? Well, we now have these room stats, and it can tell you sort of where you are with, with how powerful a room is, right? Which is really handy. It's a great new feature. One, I've got a student. One that I'm really up for. Completed assignments. This one, I'm not seeing it on here though, which is a bit of a shame because this has upgrades. I thought it was on all rooms. Maybe it's supposed to be. We'll see how that goes because these get upgraded and all that sort of stuff. But we can absolutely see it in this room at least. And who knows, maybe we will see it on other rooms. I hope so. I thought it was on other rooms. But we can see just how much learning power this room has at present. So I'm really quite pleased about that. So here we go then. Use a training room to develop your staff. Staff can improve their existing qualifications or broaden their skill set by learning something new. Train a janitor in mechanics and we'll be able to upgrade our equipment. Yes! Well, we've got just the janitor, haven't we? We've got just the dude. Here he is. So we can see that he does have maintenance training, which is lovely. Oh, he's got a little spotlight on him. That's good. But now we can see that this staff training is pulsating. We're excited for it. Let's look at training, shall we? So we've got all staff listed here, but you can select them. And we could upgrade maintenance to level 2, and this is where your campus level really comes into its own, because if your campus level is not your campus level, your course level, your teachers can only train up to if it's course level 3, I think your teachers can only train up to level 4, so you need to upgrade your courses in order to upgrade your teachers. So it's sort of capped, and it gives you sort of a good reason to be upgrading those courses and whatnot. So here we could do that, or we could give them a new skill. They can have 3 skills each, and there's all sorts of things they can learn, but of course at the moment it wants us to very much focus on mechanics. Quite an expensive one actually. Not just anyone can apply upgrades to campus equipment, so he'll need the training pod. So we're going to say yes to this, and this dark line here means that he is now queued for training, and you can queue them all for training. So we could come in here and say, right, I'd also like to train you in this, and I'd like to train you, in something else, and they would just go about their normal working day. But then once it's their turn in the training room, as soon as they are free, they will go to the training room. So you can just let it plod along nicely, and that's what I tend to do, because as you probably know if you watched my 2 Point Hospital series, I don't have this compulsion to build masses of something so that it goes faster, right? I am all about slow and steady wins the race, right? There's no fire, there's no rush. Look at this thing, big giant brain. I like that they fight it sometimes as well. They're like, oh, get this off. Look, this is how they learn. All the information, all the knowledge is stored in the big brain. And then it imparts its knowledge. There we go. I'm not sure whether it's a nice process at all. Okay, he's happy. He's still got his head. So now, in here, upgrades. Look at that. A janitor trained in mechanics can upgrade certain items. Upgraded items increase room prestige and the rate at which students earn XP. To upgrade an item, select it and use the upgrade button. Yes. So he seems quite pleased, doesn't he? Oh, look. We know we can upgrade this, but look. Here we can also upgrade our robotics project. Upgrade to robotics project 2. Improved maintenance and 25% learning power. That's nuts, right? That's nuts. So really pleased. We're going to do that. It's 10 grand. So here he comes. Wow, this robot's coming along, eh? I'm not sure how effective this is, to be honest with you. What is this now? Relationship item request. Skylar and Edmund. Hurricane and Kilminster. Right, okay. They want a love bench. I can't be sure, but I think I might have feelings for someone. If you buy us this, maybe I'll figure it out. Let's buy them this. So where are those heaters? Because we know that it's a bit nippy out. So we're going to just pop this near a heater so they can spend time in warmth. Oh, well, this is not cool, is it? Why has that happened? I mean, I didn't place that tree. That was standard. Right, good. Robotics almost upgraded. So we've trained a teacher and we've upgraded some equipment. I'm very excited. Even in the world of academia, there are a lot of things we don't know. In fact, we barely know anything. That's why I visit Bungle's research department every day to try and learn something new. Research! If you stop learning, you're just getting stupider. More stupid? You get the point. Yes, stupider. I like stupider. More stupid. More increasing in the dumbs. Okay, so we're going to build a research lab now. Excited for that. We're also actually going to... Oh, this is why we need to build the research. This is why we need to build the researchers. So let's do it, shall we? Let's do it. Which one? I want to learn these tabs. I do. Because I don't think I know them at all. Research. The quest for knowledge and tasty upgrades. Use academic research to unlock new courses, items, and item upgrades. Use commercial research to earn money and kudos. Oh, yes. May require teacher trained in course-specific qualifications. Indeed. That is a thing. And it can be quite frustrating, but it is a feature that I like nonetheless. So here it is. This is our research machine. It's interesting, isn't it? It's an interesting research machine. Yeah. We're going to pop it to one side because I know how much everybody gets upset when you don't do everything symmetrically. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I think I might do this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Do we have any windows back here? We do have a window back here. Well, I think what we might do is pull this window to there. I think that's what we're going to do. And then, look, we have this research desk. Why is a raven like a research desk? Let's pop this. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. Do they change each time? No. Oh, they do. Brilliant. We also have this one, research station. All aboard. Look. Oh, yeah. It's like a little... I'm making like a little office area over here. This probably also... No? Or not? I mean, whatever. Whatever. There we go. Different. Yeah. Okay. Let's pop that window in there because I'm not into privacy. And then give them a couple of these research cabinets. I was just seeing if they gave any kind of boost to the room. They do not. So that's fine. But I believe, yeah, research console, more of a controller, if anything, gives us a research boost. So we're going to pop that in. And look, we also get the research panel, as good as place as any, which also gives us a bit of a research boost. Look how retro this is. Oh my god. I love it so much. It's so retro. So I'm going to pop that in. And then we also have, look, some lovely posters. Pie graph, the tastiest visual aids. Pop that in there. We have the bar graph, data you can stare at. There we go. We also have a line graph. Look at this graph. There's nothing quite like a graph. Pop that in there. And then we also have this flashy thing. Research lights encourages breakthroughs. Look at it. Oh, woo. Ah. Good. So we've used all the fun things. I mean, of course, there are other things here. What is this? Research computer. Plus 12% research. Can't afford. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So it's 800 kudosh. I know I've been using a lot of kudosh. Oh, looking forward to that, though. Oh, no, don't do that. I'd like to confirm this. There it is. Use research to develop upgrades and new bits of tech. Research the robotics bookcase to improve our robotics course. Oh, I'd love to do that. So here we go. I find that this can get a little bit confusing, but I'm also a bit of a dumb brain, so you may not have this trouble. Commercial research projects. Oh, I like the tabs here. This is nice. This is nice. That might help me. quite honestly. Maybe they noticed that I was getting a bit of a dumb brain with this stuff. I was like, it's so confusing. And maybe they're always there and I never noticed because, again, I'm a bit of a dumb brain. So anyway, robotics bookcase. Develop an expanded reading list for the robotics course with books such as Laser Vision and Hydraulic Pigeons. That's what I call pigeons. Pigeons. And Charlotte's Interweb. Very good. Very good. Great. So this is the one that can go into the library, right? So green light fee. 1,000 doubloons. That's fine. How many research points is required and all this sort of business. Now, I haven't assigned anybody to research. We know that the teacher that I have, you know, I don't allow to do research. Oh, we have Isla here, or Isla. How would you say that? Isla? Great. Like her. Now, we are going to make her research only. So that she can smash away on that. Also, should we give her... I need to start designating like these different gowns to different course types and stuff, I think. But there she goes, and we can see that going up. Now, if we want to upgrade, unlock upgrades for this, she would probably need robotics training in order to make that possible. So that's worth bearing in mind. So they would like the neon guitar. Shall we pop that there? And then, what was this one? They would like the circuit board. I got targeted advert for this the other day. That means the machines want us to buy one. 4 people agree. Well, I mean, sure. Let's put one here because there's quite a few people that want that. So they might start queuing. Profits down. It's because I'm building some pretty crazy stuff. Here's the robotics bookcase. We unlocked it. Research works. Your campus is now a Bungle Certified Institute of Innovation, which is my way of saying I think it's great. Your students might actually build that robot. Who knew? Yeah, they're doing really well with it. So now we've got that there are 5 research projects available, which is wunderbar. Let's pull this out. What we're going to do, there it is. For human eyes only, +5 learning power. We're going to pop that in there. Do we get it on the room stats? There it is, see? So as I start building it up, you can see all the beautiful room stats. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Right. Well, we've done great things here. So what we've established, right? Okay, I'm going to get my words in me. I'm just getting excited, right? There's a lot of stuff happening. I want all the things. So we know this. So let's look at these projects once more. What have we got here? What do we have here? We might be able to have another look at the training. It might have unlocked a bunch of training projects for us and we can get some of that going. Look, so we can now, this is a course unlock. Look at this. We can research a whole new course, teach students that there's nothing trivial about trivia by stockpiling enough random information for an entire syllabus. So we'll be doing that. We'll definitely get the general knowledge course going on campus at some point, but for now we are just going to focus on robotics. And we can see here we've got the oh dear, you're right there, dear. Would you like some help? There we go. It was a bit weird, wasn't it? So what can we see here? Yeah, so we've got the lectern upgrades here. We can also get the research hub to upgrade itself, and then robotics project 3 is going to be important for us to get that, and then also the training pod. We can upgrade this bad boy. All good things for us to be upgrading. Does this remind anybody of Doctor Who? It definitely reminds me of Doctor Who. They've definitely gone a bit Doctor Who-y. Whovian. So I'm most keen on the lectern at the moment. Develop our lecture facilities by improving the humble lectern. A few tweaks should increase student attention span by some percent. So we get the item upgrade, and we also unlock the research for the lectern 3. So this is going to be great. So we're going to get that going. And, oh, they're getting stuck in there as well, look. So, yeah, let's have a look here. Start a training project. We might have all the things now. We do. Here we go. So you can get an idea of training. Isn't this nice? So this is teachers we've got selected at the moment. And, of course, we can see all the previous courses we've had on previous campuses because if we come into... Come back here in a minute. They come into here and we want to start a new course. They are, of course, here. And as we discover new courses, this will fill up. Oh, look, here is where... robotics. Oh, yeah, I wanted to see this list, course info on robotics, but because it's a course we already have. Anyway, general knowledge will come here if we researched it, and then, which would be cool. I can't scroll down here. There's not... Can I? I can't... I can't... No? No. That information sort of goes, it seems. That's a bit of a shame. Anyway. Anywho. So, teachers. So, yeah. So we can train them so that they could also teach other courses, right? This is also useful if you have a researcher there and they're trained in research, but you want them to look at upgrades for 2 courses, so robotics, and then in our case we may need a researcher that can also research in general knowledge. So with that unlocked, we'd be able to train a teacher in robotics and general knowledge. Then if we decided to research a scientography or gastronomy or whatever, we would then need another researcher to help us get those upgrades, because we can only teach them in 3 subjects. These are things worth bearing in mind. It is indeed. We can also train a teacher in private tuition, which is why I like to keep my tutors separate from my ones that teach in class. It's another reason why I do it, except you've not been able to see the full extent of that reason yet. You just sort of know a part of it. Well, here's another reason. We can get additional boosts in private tuition. Again, though, if I want to tutor them in robotics, they would need robotics training as well as private tuition. But as you know, you don't need private tuition. It's just nice to have with a teacher just doing private tuition. I like all of my teachers, though, to have inspirational speaking. Trick students into working harder with dramatic pauses and rhetorical questions. So I enjoy this one. So hang on, just so you can see the private tuition. Help students catch up with their classes or storm even further ahead. Remember, you don't need a need to use your lecture voice when you're talking one-to-one, you see, and it's +5 teaching skill in the tuition room, unlike here, which would give you a boost, but in robotics, you know. So inspirational speaking, 5% chance to inspire students. Fantastic. I enjoy this. I tend to give happy thoughts to assistants and sometimes janitors, not always though. Keep your spirits high by thinking about sunsets, domesticated quadrupeds, dogs, and cats, I suppose, and really salty nuts. Briny brittle. It's the taste of the sea right in your mouth. Comic timing, I also like to give my teachers and any assistants that I have serving on snack places. Make people smile with witty remarks and topical references. Very good. And then, of course, perfect for janitors, right? Cut through the air like a hot spoon through jelly. This is obviously very good for janitors. So we're going to teach Byron here in inspirational speaking. You can see that the prices vary depending on what you're going for. This one is 375 doubloons. So we're going to do that. Now we have another teacher, although isn't she's our research teacher, right, we want her to be trained in research. That's what we want. Master the art of research as well as its many scientific elements. So you can see here it gives us a plus 20% research skill, and this is why micromanagement can be very useful. So now she will, and you can see we've queued that as well. Even though we've only got one training room and only one can use it at a time, we can queue as many classes as we want. So there it is. She'll get ready for it. And because she only works in research, she will be very effective in this space. So that's great. And he's already going in for his inspirational speaking. So let's carry on with this, shall we? So what can we do with assistants? A lot of the same, but also different things. Actually, we can't see all of their qualifications here because there are things we haven't unlocked yet for assistants. So more courses are going to come. I suppose a bit like with the teachers, we'll get more courses, which means more training. But we can see we've got the library management here, which we could upgrade to level 2, giving us a plus 5, making an overall plus 10 learning power, a boost in the library. They can also have happy thoughts, they can move quickly, and they can do comic timing. I'm going to twin them up with comic timing because they serve students, and I think it's really nice keeping the students happy. And then we also have our mechanic, and we have mechanic, maintenance, happy thoughts, and aerodynamics. And I think here we can safely say we're going to go for aerodynamics. And now everybody's getting a bit of training, aren't they? Yes, they are. So we've queued up a load of the old training, checked out a bunch of courses as well for training, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Shall we view our awards? Let's do it. Overview. Great. 8 students continuing, 83%, no dropouts, no fails. We didn't expel anyone, which is always nice. You did it! You built a robot with nothing more than the requisite time, funding and facilities. I feel inspired. I mean, they're not quite there. In fact, I've written the plans for a robot design room. Hopefully your next robot can be even more brilliant. We'll build that in the next episode. It's freezing here. I can't feel my elbows. Some of our students are getting too cold. Place down radiators to keep people warm on cold weather campuses. The radiator. And patio heater has unlocked. Do we get the large radiator? Is that the robo design room? I keep wanting to call it robotics, don't I? The robo design room. Okay, fine. That's good. Maybe the large one comes when we've done something else. Let's pause because they're now complaining about the cold. Before we end this episode, should we just look over the fact that we have now got our 1-star objectives. So campus level 12 will come naturally over time. Level 6 robotic students, fantastic. We need 10 of them. Brilliant. Well, that should be quite easy because we're about to take on a load more students, aren't we? Complete 2 research projects. Not a problem because we want to upgrade these 2 again. Before these, I think I am going to upgrade these. And build a robot. Ooh, fantastic. Suggestion, build a staff room. Do you know, there's I've got quite a few of my own suggestions in my head of things that I want to build around campus. But yeah, there we are. It's coming along well, and it's nice that we have finally covered research and training. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.